We can't talk about climate change without talking about the cause, and we know that the cause is carbon emissions, and we know that many of the Commonwealth nations still extract coal, oil, and gas. And so I hope we're brave enough to talk about where we're at with reducing and moving towards renewables.
What do you think the Commonwealth needs to do more to address climate action?
Financing is so important, right? Especially for islands who are having to adapt to impacts where the destruction far exceeds our GDP sometimes, right? So I just want to acknowledge that that is important, but at the same time, it's like putting a Band-Aid on a break in the pipe when the easiest thing is to turn the tap off, you know? No matter how many Band-Aids we put on the climate crisis, if we're not addressing the root cause, we're just going to need more and more money.
When we look at having a platform to be able to speak about climate change, what do you say to a young person? How do we encourage them to still use their voice for climate change?
I would say that it's almost a misconception that a mic means you have a voice. A mic doesn't mean you have a voice. If someone can listen, can see you, that means you have a voice, whether that's speaking to your village, to your youth group. And then I think it's also a call out to the world media. A lot of the time media goes to the islands for victim stories that bring about almost clickbait sadness, right? When we have to re-look at who's actually the heroes who are actually fighting this crisis, and it's Pacific people, and expand the narrative that the Pacific Islands are just drowning islands, expand that actually they're some of the most resilient islands in the world.